The woman says black mold has taken over her home and her health. She takes Fox 14's Chelsea Jones to the home that she says has caused her to have to live out of a hotel and make repeated trips to the doctor's office.
Sarah, Addie Mills says she travels a lot for her job, so she rented a home in Natchez, Mississippi as a midpoint for all the areas she covers. She claims she now fears for her life because Century 21 has yet to try to help her after black mold was found there. Addie Mills has lived in this home in Natchez Beaupre neighborhood since November, and she says it's been a nightmare every day since.
Nobody knows what it feels like to live in a house and with so many problems. Every month, every week, there's a problem.
She says she knew that something was wrong when she developed nagging allergy symptoms out of the blue.
Every time I would leave here and come back, I didn't feel the same. And my eyes was just running and puffy, and I couldn't hardly breathe, and I was having migraine headaches so bad.
After a trip to her doctor in Monroe, she found out she had been infected with black mold. Mills then called her realtor at Century 21 to ask for the problem to be fixed.
She texted me back and said that her and the lawyer that over the estate was not going to pay for an expert to come in.
But months passed, and she says they never did. So Mills took matters into her own hands. She brought in RTC of Louisiana, a restoration consulting company, who confirmed in this lengthy report they found black mold in several areas in this house.
I opened the cabinet. The first thing he said, I got to go back out and I got to get it stripped because this is serious.
I also gave RTC of Louisiana a call, and they told me they stand by their findings. Addie Mills says the black mold damage goes beyond just inside the house. It's growing outside as well, and that's not all.
You cannot run gas line through copper pipe. And they did, and it ate through, and so the gas was leaking down on me as well.
I also called Mills real estate agent Charlotte Copeland at Century 21 several times. At first, she told me I shouldn't do the story because it was fraud. I called her again, and she hung up. I called her one last time.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hi, Miss Charlotte. This is Chelsea with KTVE again.
Yeah.
So we went inside the house, and we did see the mold. Would you like to comment now?
Not at all. Thank you.
Mills says she's worried that Century 21 will sell this house and infect someone else. She says all she wants is the truth to come out before anyone else gets sick.
I am so worried about if a child get in here. If a child get in here, a child will not survive. Only thing I have asked is that they stop lying and saying that I'm a fraud and I'm a fake when my health is at risk now.
Mills says everything in her home is contaminated, so she's living in a hotel outside of Monroe. She's filed a complaint with Century 21's corporate office, and she says they gave realtor Charlotte Copeland 14 days to solve the problem. Mills says Copeland never did. Live in the studio, Chelsea Jones, Fox 14 News.